There we go!
Yes!
Yes!
Wait, I don't see you.
It's
Oh, there
right
it
here.
is. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, there we go. We have
That's mellowy.
witnessed. We have
Pretty sure.
witnessed. I am very hurt, so I'm running home. We have
It's okay.
witnessed a skeleton killing a creeper, causing it to drop a music disc. Huzzah! Consider
Yay.
that checked off the list.
There you go, now
Finally.
you don't have to do it yourself.
Yes.
I figured that would probably be a good idea because you were talking about it in the episode that you just uploaded yesterday. No, Thursday, sorry. Yesterday.
I
Okay.
was talking about it during Star Ocean. What? It seems unlikely. Hello, this is Yahweasel. Let's play Minecraft through time. In the last episode, we played with friends multiplayer to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of my channel. This time, we are continuing from where we left off there, along with the bonus material of now having music discs, which I hopefully, future Yahweasel, make sure you did this, showed a little bit earlier. Alright, so there we are. We've got our music discs, and we've got our lovely music. I'll just leave that playing there while I go around and do other things. Now I'm going to show some of the simpler things that we can do in 1.3.2 that we couldn't do in earlier versions. Alright, so let's see. I have an ender pearl, and with an ender pearl and some blaze something, either blaze rods or blaze powder, I don't remember which. I guess it must be blaze powder then. Make one of those, or two of those, since I don't really have a choice. There we go, I can make an Eye of Ender. Oh, I'd better make two of these if I want to demonstrate it properly. Yeah, that's annoying. I only have the 2 ender pearls. Oh well, I can collect more ender pearls later. Ha ha ha, like I'll ever do that. Alright, so let's make 2 Eyes O Ender, very, very valuable things. And then using some of this leftover obsidian, I can make one of these, an ender chest. And let's go ahead and make 2 ender chests using a lot of my obsidian, so that hopefully I can show that it actually does interesting things. So first off, let's go ahead and place an ender chest somewhere. God, I have so many chests. This is ridiculous. I didn't actually want to place that there. What are you supposed to use to take down an ender chest? An axe? Can you not take down ender chests? Are they treated like obsidian? I don't think I've ever had to remove an ender chest. I've never accidentally placed one before. Oh good, it gave me back the obsidian, but not the ender pearl. Great! Oh well. I guess I can't quite demonstrate that how I was hoping to. It would almost be worth backing up a bit to do that again. Dang it! Dang it! Oh well, some other time we'll show that properly, but for the moment what I can show, other than my own incompetence, which I am quite good at showing even without ender chests, is that indeed this does act sort of like a chest. And so if I put in, for example, my diamond pickaxe, then there it is. Now, if I were to build another ender chest elsewhere in the world, and for the moment you'll just have to take my word for it, then that ender chest would also have the same diamond pickaxe in it. So basically, they let you sort of transport items across the world very efficiently, because all you need to do is have an ender chest anywhere, and the same items are there, so you don't have to drag them all with you. Alright, so as you might see, I harvested all my stuff, I grew a little bit more animals, basically just sort of improved the situation of things. Oh, look at that, I actually have spare melons for once. I'm trying to switch over to using melons as my primary food source. So, with all of that in mind, let's go ahead and continue seeing what we can do in this version. Let's see... I'm just reading my list o' things. Right, okay, so furnaces are now fuelable. So I definitely have not showed all of the things you can fuel furnaces with, just because it's not actually that interesting. But amongst the additions is now wooden tools. So if you have wooden tools you no longer need, you can burn them. That does not include, say, stone tools. They don't burn. Only completely wooden tools. So historically, sticks have always burned. I haven't bothered to show it, but if you burn 2 sticks, that's exactly enough for 1 item to be cooked, so it's a very efficient way if you only need to cook 1 thing, like that. Now I have 1 stone, which I have absolutely no use for. Now I have 2 stones. Oh yes, and wooden tools only burn 1 as well. Look at that, I actually gave myself a perfect stack of 64. Good for me! It's almost like I was doing that intentionally. Let's see, right, so... Ooh, this would be a little bit slower to show, but I think I can try. Somewhere I should have a spare bucket. I only have 1 spare bucket, so let me go ahead and make myself a second. So first off, buckets now stack in this version. In previous versions they did not stack. And basically the result of a stacked bucket is that if you try to use it to, if you try and fill it, then that bucket just goes into your inventory normally. If your inventory is full, then it gets dropped on the ground, which is pretty great. So let me go ahead and, since I don't actually need an extra thing of water, let me go ahead and add a water feature to... Oh, that froze. Dang it! Oh, I forgot everything freezes here. So let me add a soon-to-be-frozen water feature to my nice little home here. I think if it's flowing, then it won't quite... No, the source block will still freeze. Okay, so eventually that'll freeze, which is annoying, but oh well. And given all of that, let's go ahead and head down into... Ooh, have I covered up this cave that used to be over here? I might have... Oh, yes. Somebody playing in multiplayer covered it up and made it inaccessible. There is a cave back here, and I believe that at the bottom of that cave... Whoops. That we can find... Oh, piffle. This is not the way to do this. There we go, that'll do. Oh well, slightly silly. Anyway, I believe that down here we can find some lava, and I am looking for lava, and we will see why fairly soon. I can also find lots of exciting enemies who want me to be dead. Oops. Oh god. Where's that skeleton? The heck? You shoot at me once and then vanish? Where are you? That's frustrating. Dang it. The sounds! All I want to find is lava. I see some light there, so that's probably lava. But never leave iron behind. Must take all the iron. Somebody, I think this must have been the case. Maybe I did this. Remind me if my memory is bad. But at some point I gained a efficiency 1 iron pickaxe. I think that somebody must have built that in the multiplayer session, because I don't remember making that. If I did, I recorded making it, so you would know, but... Oh, dang it. The only lava I find, and it's, like, hideously inaccessible. This is gonna end very poorly for me. I hear skeletons, and I am trying to collect lava. There we go, I have a lava bucket. Okay, that's good. Good. Okay, so I needed a lava bucket so that I could show you some excitement of using a lava bucket. It's been a long time since I've actually collected lava. I definitely, or at least hope definitely, that I collected some when I was actually demonstrating the ability to collect lava in a bucket. Dang it. Come on, creepers. Haha! For some reason I feel like killing creepers. I think it's because I actually have extra arrows for once. Haha. You get to die. And you are dead, sir! Alright. Anyway, all of that was pointless because actually I just need to get myself back out of here and go back up to the surface where I can demonstrate what I was trying to demonstrate with this lava bucket. That will be a nice, long, comforting walk once I figure out where my way out is. Getting lost, guys. Getting lost. Definitely came through there. Where is my staircase? It should be somewhere right around here. Don't you... Ah, here it is. Okay. Don't you hate it when that happens? Alright, so I only needed a little bit of lava. I only needed 1 lava bucket worth to demonstrate something which I almost certainly have not demonstrated before. First off, let's go ahead and get something I might wish to cook with a lava bucket. Wow, I have plenty of slime balls. Surprising number of slime balls. I must have iron ore somewhere. I have some gold ore. Well, other than the 12 iron ore I have in my inventory, I don't seem to have any more. Okay, so let's cook some gold. That's something we can cook. Why not? 23 isn't exactly a lot, but oh well. Such is life. Now, let's cook that tiny amount of gold ore with a lava bucket. So, in previous versions, you could cook with a lava bucket, but it would actually consume the bucket. Now you can see the bucket has been given back, but that's still cooking. And in fact, it will cook for a very, very long time, which means we definitely are wasting some of that lava bucket, since there's no way I'm going to be providing enough raw material for it to actually adequately use all of that lava bucket. I am still missing tools. Anyway, so now the change that was made is simply that you actually get the lava, or the bucket, not the lava, but the bucket back when you cook with a lava bucket. Where is my clock? Where is my clock? Where is my clock? Oh, it was there. There it is. Okay. Getting confused. Go ahead and eat some delicious melons while I look for what to do next. So, nether portals do... Ooh, isn't that spooky? The effect, the particle effect. Nether portals do very rarely spawn zombie pigmen. Unfortunately, the chance of our actually witnessing that is quite low. So I will stand around here in hopes of accidentally seeing a zombie pigman, but to be honest, I don't find the chances very high that we'll, you know, manage to see one. Theoretically it could happen. I should put a torch up here by this water entrance so that it doesn't freeze again. Why? Why did I have to set myself up somewhere where all of my water would freeze? Alright, so yeah, that seems unlikely. If it rains, I can show something. Ah, there's something else I can show. Alright, dispensers. So now I have to try to remember off the top of my head how to build a dispenser. That should go extraordinarily well. Definitely need redstone, definitely need cobblestone, definitely need string, or indirectly need string anyway. Okay, time to play the See if Yahweasel can remember how to build a dispenser game. So first off, it is based on a bow, so I need one of those. There we go. And then I think it just goes like this. Yay! Wow, I figured it out! I'm amazing! Okay, now we need the redstone torch. And we need to dispense some stuff from this dispenser. That's sort of the point. So let's go ahead and make, say, a boat. And make, say, a minecart. Which is like a boat, but made of iron. And so long as we're making a minecart, we may as well make a little bit of minecart tracks. There we go. And you can probably guess exactly what I'm demonstrating. It is a feature that no one would ever have bothered to check or use or even know that it exists, but oh well, we can demonstrate it anyway. I could demonstrate it more easily if there was any water anywhere near me. All of the water around me is frozen. No! Probably even the water feature I added is already frozen. Nope. Well, hi skeleton, keeping alive. You get to die today. Thank you for the arrow. Is this... No, that's all ice under there. Well, let's wander in a random direction and start with... Wow. Why did I have to be somewhere all icy? That is profoundly annoying. Wander in a random direction and start with this. So, random, completely pointless bit of minecart track. And we'll see if I actually know how to do this. We need the dispenser. Into the dispenser, I'm going to place the minecart. And then I'm going to turn on the dispenser, and voila! The minecart actually goes onto the tracks. Whereas previously, the minecart would simply have just popped out and been an item you could pick up, I believe. So you can now dispense minecarts directly on the tracks. I am also demonstrating that you can move the minecart with your arrow keys. That's something I actually had no idea they had ever added. We're well past the versions of Minecraft that I, learned how to play Minecraft from. Now, just to demonstrate the previous behavior, if I add the minecart and then trigger it, it'll just pop out as an item. And if I try and do that from somewhere where I won't immediately pick up the item, boink, it just pops out. So, by having the tracks next to it now, you can actually sort of trigger minecarts to go onto tracks with redstone. How did it not work that time? Oh, because it's in my inventory. Like so. There we go. Now let's go ahead and take down this dispenser. Doink. And put it in the minecart, apparently. Hello, Avohesh Trace. Stand guard for me forever. He doesn't even make any sound. It's kind of... oh, he's looking at me. I'm sorry, Avohesh Trace. There's nothing I can do. Now, I need to find some actual liquid water. There's some. That'll do. Have to go quite a ways because I managed to set up my home in a frozen wasteland. Good for me. Here by the seam between worlds, we can find... oh, shoot. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't take my redstone torch with me. I'm doing a very bad job. Oh, well. Go back, get my redstone torch. I need that, because I cannot power this without redstone. I could just, go dig down and searching for redstone, but something tells me it'll take less time to do this than to do that. Hello again, Avohesh Trace. Sorry you have to live there forever. Erdrick couldn't make the last multiplayer session. Therefore, you are trapped in purgatory for the remainder of time. Alright, let's get over here. This is another thing I haven't done. I didn't even know that you could use dispensers to do this. This is the only... playing Minecraft through time is the only time when I've actually bothered to sort of follow the history of these changes in the game. So let's go ahead and place that there. Place the boat in it, and then... boink! The boat actually lands in the water! How convenient! I mean, kind of incredibly pointless, but oh well. Still convenient in its own strange and incredibly pointless way. So we can go directly into the water right off of a dispenser, which would have been much, much easier to do just by placing the boat there in the first place. Oop. Yeah, well... whatever. Oh, that was... what? What just happened? Why do I not have blocks on the bar? There we go. I guess I had boats on the bar instead. By the way, I don't know if I ever actually mentioned this, but this seam that generates here, very strangely, you cannot swim up it. There is no way to get past there, so I had to place a block in order to get up onto that water. It's very annoying. Okay. Oh, when was that changed? Another change that I didn't actually see. It wasn't too long ago that boats, when you destroyed them, they dropped wood and sticks instead of dropping boats. That changed at some point, but didn't quite make it to my list. Oh well. Did I just leave that stuff there? Yes, I did. No point in leaving that there forever. Let's see. Okay, there's something else I can show. Boink. But first I will have to work my way back home in a brief fast forward. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a pressure plate. Oops, that was a pressure plate already. There we go. Now, pressure plates, it's been a long time since I've demonstrated, so I wouldn't be too surprised if you don't remember them. But basically, they are redstone thingies. When you click on them, they send out a redstone event, when you stand on them, that is. And with the wooden ones, that is also true of items. You can just drop items on them, and that makes the wooden ones a little bit dangerous, because they'll switch for items, they'll switch for mobs, they'll switch for anything, and now they'll even switch for arrows! So, previously, if you shot a wooden pressure plate, it wouldn't do anything. Now, even that sets off a wooden pressure plate, so they are very, very prone to going off. Okay, let's see. Nether warts now grow in the overworld. This is still burning, by the way, and notice that, like, it's barely even gone down, let alone it is, not, you know, done yet. So, what else can we cook so long as that thing is going to be cooking for a very, very long time? I guess I could make a bunch more stone. Oh, I do have 20 obsidian. That's good. I can definitely cook up this iron. May as well. Doink. And while that is cooking, let's throw the random garbage I've got with me into a chest. So much random garbage. Do not want to take all of this with me. Into a different chest, thank you. There we go. That'll do. Random garbage, random garbage. Random garbage in the form of gold. Let's go to the nether. Because previously I moved my nether wart farm back into the nether because I had put it on the overworld in the first place and that didn't actually work. So let's go ahead and dig up my nether wart farm now, so that we can replace it in the overworld and actually have nether wart that grows in a useful way. There we go. So the nether wart farm has been taken down from the nether itself. And now, this is why I love melons. They grow fairly fast, and you don't need to eat as and you don't need to eat as many of them as grows. The other thing that I like about melons is that because they only fill one, it's never particularly inefficient. It's not like, well, I'm only 2 hearts down, but, I mean, you know, I need to heal this health, and so technically I'm slightly wasting it, but blah, blah, blah. Nope, never have to worry about that. Not with melons. They only give you 1 anyway. Let's see. Soul sand. Go ahead and lay out the soul sand. There we go. And then put the nether wart on, and it should be able to grow. I think actually the way that I placed the way that I picked them in the net. Wow, did that just... No, that's not quite full height, but it sure grew fast. Anyway, so that instantly demonstrated that they can grow in the overworld now, because that started growing immediately after being planted. There we go, so nether wart can grow up here, finally. Empty bucket stack, I already showed that. Ah, yes, okay, next up, so we did just cook up a bunch of gold, and are now cooking up iron for no real reason, and that iron is done cooking, so I'm gonna make stone, just because I may as well make something, I don't know, so long as I've got that all there. Let's see, so I've got 38 gold here, and 23 gold there. I think that should be enough gold, no problem. So, I already showed making a golden apple, but how about if we make some gold blocks? So I showed blocks earlier. I doubt I showed gold blocks, but here's what a gold block looks like. It looks like a block of gold. No great shock there. Just like gold itself, you need an iron pick to pick it up. Now then, let's see. Oh, I've got spare melon. Okay, somewhere around here I have an apple. I have 2 apples, in fact. I don't need both. So... if we had done that... Oh god, you need... Ooh, you need more than I thought you needed. I might actually not have enough gold for this. Ooh, I definitely don't have enough gold for this. Wow, that requires a lot of gold. Piffle! Okay, I was planning on leaving it up, but it looks like I'm gonna have to take down Mouse of Doom's House o' Gold, because otherwise I don't have enough gold, and in fact, even with that House of Gold, I may not have enough gold. Not entirely sure. And it's quite possible that he, you know, inadvertently or intentionally stole some of my gold and made it inaccessible as well, but let's be optimistic for a bit and hope that I can just take down his House o' Gold. My house. Nope. Your house is made of my stuff, so I'm taking it down. I like how the floor is made of, crafting tables. That's very him. I once made an entire house out of furnaces. It was very, very difficult. It took a lot of work, actually. Alright, hopefully once I take down this ridiculous house entirely made of blocks of gold ore, I should have enough gold to actually make a special golden apple. While the music plays nicely in the background. Glad we have something to do. And so many torches, too. Stop wasting my materials, mouse. You mousy bastard. Wow, even the spot under the door is made of gold. Come on now. I need this gold. I need it. It is mine. It is mine, and I need it, and it is mine. There we go. God, that was 62! No wonder I had so much less gold than I thought I had. 62 of it was locked up in that house. That was a lot of gold. Yeesh. Alright, let's get back to my almost eternal furnace here and put the gold ore in. Why is that not cooking? Oh, because gold and stone are not the same thing. Alright, so that'll have to cook for a while. Man, I didn't realize this required blocks. This is expensive. Oh boy. Yeah, I still need 2 more blocks, and I have slightly less than enough for 1. No, it needs 9. Wow. Man, this stuff is expensive. There we go. So let's make this last one in fast motion. There we go. So I've got my 9 gold here. And with that, I can go ahead and... there we go. Build my 8th block of gold. And with these 8 blocks of gold, that is a lot of gold, I can make a golden apple. And this golden apple glows. You'll notice that the golden apple I made in an earlier version also glowed. That is no longer the default way for a golden apple to work. Now they only glow when you make them with golden blocks like that. Unglowing golden apples are made with gold nuggets, and they are... they do exactly the same thing they did before, but they don't glow. Oh well. So, so let's go ahead and make a golden, a regular golden apple as well. There we go. You can see it still has this sort of special name tag, but it no longer glows. Oh well. And of course, if I put it up here, it won't stack with that special golden apple, because they are different colors or something. Who knows? Oops. What did I just do? Well, I placed something I didn't mean to place, but it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's see, there's just like 1 or 2 more things I can show. Yes, everything else I have to show not in this game, so I'll disconnect, but in this game, in a new world. Alright, so let's see. First off, more world options was expanded a bit, so we now can allow so-called cheats, which are actually just the multiplayer commands we had all along in multiplayer. Bonus chests we can turn on, so we'll see what a bonus chest does for us. World type we now have, as well as super flat, large biomes, so let's go ahead and make large biomes just to be different. There we go. I will name this world large biomes. Create. Eventually. Minecraft being mine. There we go. So it gives you, because I said bonus chest, it gives you this bonus chest, which starts me off just sort of ready to go. So I get some apples, that's nice, just a bit of food essentially. A pick, which of course is something you're going to need early game, and then a bunch of wood to work with. So if you were, say, generating your world without any trees, which you can't actually do in this version, but can in later versions, then that would be a very helpful thing to have, since that would be your only immediate source of wood. Now, I'm going to kill this pig just to demonstrate that pigs always drop at least 1 pork chop now, since there is conveniently a pig right next, or a whole bunch of pigs right next to me where I started in this game. There we go. So none of these should drop 0. We should always get at least 1. Previously, we had certainly had a lot of pigs that, as I have been mocked for saying, or as I have been mocked for ripping off KurtJMac, pigs would dry, but all of these pigs shouldn't be. I didn't notice the pork chop from that pig, but hopefully it was there. Doo-doo-doo. Maybe, maybe not. Come on, you two. Nope, you don't get to live. No pigs get to survive in my vicinity. That one dropped 2. Okay, so we always get 1 to 3 pork chop from that. Now, the only other thing to be shown is super flat again. So I have already shown super flat, of course. But basically, the only change is that instead of slimes being, you know, a little bit common, or no, instead of slimes being exceedingly common as they were before, they are now only a little bit common. So there's a slime, but you're not going to find them all over the place. I don't think I've ever bothered to just dig down and see that indeed super flat is just dirt. It's sort of, it is very, very flat. Like, it's just bedrock, dirt, villages, and slime. That's basically the entire super flat world, so may as well show that while I'm at it. Hey, some cows! You aren't made of slime, you're cows! Alright, so that covered pretty much everything that I wanted to do in 1.3.2. So until next time, where I will be in there, next time I'll be doing probably 1.4 point something. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I've got hundreds more. Just click that channel button. Cheers! From Yahweasel.